So I was in the YouTube streets, right, and ran across some content, and it was a little crazy. Okay, y'all, take heed to the message. So Pastor Keion, right, Pastor Keion had, church service on Sunday. Place was packed, okay, and there was a woman who was crying out. And he walked up to her and said, "Be quiet in the name of Jesus." That's what he said. "Be quiet in the name of Jesus." And so the woman got quiet. Now, I'm going to share something with you. A lot of y'all saints not going to like what I said, and it's your opinion. But when someone is crying out for help, they're crying out. And this is the time of worship. It's not that the pastor is reading the word, okay? But this is the time for worship. Why he couldn't just get the holy oil and begin to start praying over her? But I know some of y'all saints gonna be like, we got people in our church like that be acting up when pastor trying to get, the word in. But this is the thing. He wasn't trying to get the word in. This was praise and worship time. So just because someone goes out of the schedule of the church, that doesn't mean that you go and embarrass them and say, "Be quiet in the name of Jesus." That's just my opinion. What I would have thought that the pastor would have done was to get the holy oil and pray over this woman. The thing is that a lot of us don't know what other people go through at home, because they're not going to tell you their business. They go to church because they need to release that pain that they going through at home. But, y'all going to say she always does it, because that's what y'all do. That's the excuse. She always does it. So if she always does it, then why not go sit her down? Let's talk about it. What's going on in your life? Because he had her up on the pulpit, and if she always does it, why have her on the pulpit? I don't understand. Is it for clout? Were you trying to embarrass her? That's what it looked like to me. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. I don't have any anger towards the church. I don't. I just think that a lot of the things that we do in the melanated church does not make sense. But I'm not promoting that you don't go to church. There's some good pastors out there that you can rock with. I'm not promoting don't go to church. But I will promote this. Stay in the word. Talk to God. I'm just saying. Talk to him. Take time each and every day to say something to him. Because we have so many people up here on this broad stage of social media that they will make you believe that they are a child of God. I'm not sitting up here saying that I'm perfect. I'm not. I'm far from it. Far from it. But we never know when our sisters and brothers are going through something. So for you to go to church and you're crying out, something is wrong. Something is wrong. And I don't think that was the time to tell her, "Be quiet in the name of Jesus." Why not get the holy oil and begin to start praying on her? And I'm going to share something with you. A lot of the pastors, y'all work out of the will of God. That's why people so easy and able to critique y'all, because you work out of the will of God. Some of y'all, when y'all get on these pulpits, God is not there. Y'all just ready to do a show. And then in the long run, it hurts the congregation. Now, just like I said, I'm not here to judge you. But when you do things like this to people, it makes people scared to go to church. It makes people leery. You feel me? It's the same thing. It makes people not want to go. And I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback. Some saints going to tell me, well, you know, you don't go to church all the time. You don't do everything right. You get up here, you be cursing all on social media. It's true. You're right. You're right. But I don't have a responsibility to come here and I'm not the shepherd. I'm not the shepherd. So I'm not here to do anything but talk to young women about how to treat men. I am. But if I see something wrong, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. Because I have a social media platform. If you do something wrong, I'm going to say something. I'm supposed to say something. If you really operating in the spiritual realm, you would see something is wrong. This is the truth. This is the truth. If you are really operating in the spiritual realm, like some of y'all pastors say you are, evangelists, ministers, you would see something wrong. God would tell you there's something wrong. But because social media takes the stage and God takes the backstage, a lot of this boo-boo the fool stuff always happen on social media. Because either one day y'all got DJs on the platform, okay? Y'all got them on the pulpit, okay? Y'all dancing in the church to worldly music. And I'm going to share something with you. People look at Christians differently. You don't see other religions come with DJs on the platform. You don't see them with DJs on their pulpit. You don't see that. Other religions don't do that. They don't be dancing in the aisles to worldly music. They don't. But we look like boo-boo the fool when y'all do this. And this is why a lot of Christians decided that I would rather worship at home than go in the church and be disgraced in public. And I think a lot of y'all don't understand that part. You know, pastors, evangelists, ministers, you are here to guide souls to Yahweh. You are here to guide souls to Yahweh so that they can see how good God is. But when y'all do stuff like this, you push these people away. You make people who want to go to church, push them away. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of boo-boo the fool comments under this video that they going to be saying, oh, that's why I don't go to church. This video is not to co-sign you saying that's why I don't go to church. You still have to answer to God for that's why you don't go to church, because you still have to have a relationship with him. You still have to have a relationship with him. You still have to talk to him. That's your responsibility. You're still supposed to connect to the Father. So don't let this video try to justify you doing boo-boo the fool nonsense because the church is out of order. Take heed to the message.